In this video, you will learn how to use Altmetric Explorer to find evidence of attention to research outputs for individual researchers and schools and faculties at QUT. Altmetric Explorer is a digital science product that tracks attention to or mentions of publications in mainstream media, social media, policy, and other sources. While you may be able to access Altmetric Explorer without logging in, it is good practice to log into your personal account. To log in, click on the Sign In icon at the bottom left of the screen. If you do not have an account, you'll be directed to register. Altmetric Explorer defaults to all QUT research outputs. These outputs are updated on a quarterly basis using publication data sourced from the Research Achievement Database. Only outputs with a DOI are included, as an identifier is required to track the attention. You can find Altmetric data for QUT authors, schools, and faculties by clicking on the My Institution icon and browsing. The Authors tab displays authors alphabetically. Click on View Results to see the Altmetric data for an author. To find Altmetric data for a faculty or school, go to the Departments tab. Click on the arrow next to the faculty name to display the schools. Click on View Results to display the Altmetric data. You can return to the home screen by clicking on the donut. You can also use the search functionality to find Altmetric data. To search for an author or authors, click on Edit Search. Start typing the author's name and suggestions will appear. You can select multiple authors. To remove authors, click on the X next to their name. The search functionality is the same when looking for a school or faculty. You can also search for a publication or list of publications using identifiers such as Digital Object Identifiers, DOIs, PubMed IDs, PMIDs, or ISBNs. Just paste in the identifiers and click on Save. You can also search by ORCID ID. For both of these options, it's recommended you choose to search the full Altmetric database. You can select the publication period you want the data to cover. You can also limit the period when the attention or mentions were received. Altmetric Explorer has 7 tabs: Highlights, which is the default screen, Research Outputs, Timeline, Demographics, Mentions, Mentioned Sources, and Journals. Excluding the Highlights tab, you can export the data from each tab in a spreadsheet format. In the Research Outputs tab, you can sort the publications by Altmetric score, publication date, or by the source of mentions. Mentions have different weightings. For example, a mention in a widely distributed news source is worth more than a mention on Facebook. These mentions are then used to calculate an Altmetric score. The colours in an output's donut indicate the source of its mentions. For example, an output with policy mentions will have purple in its donut. Searches can be saved and exported as a report. To save a search, click on Save Search. To access the saved search and export the report, go to Save Searches by clicking on the icon on the left of the screen. You will see a list of saved searches. You can click on the pencil icon to edit the name of the saved search. Click on the page icon to open the shareable report. You can edit the report and print it. You can also email the report to yourself. If you no longer require the search, delete it by clicking on the Delete button. Thank you for watching this brief introduction to Altmetric Explorer. If you have any questions, please contact your liaison librarian.